Personally, I'm a big drumstick fan. I like the leg and I like the breast. And I know the breast is a little controversial because people don't like white meat as much as they like the dark meat. But I'm actually an avid chicken breast enjoyer, and to everybody who says it's dry, I have one thing to say to you. Skill issue. I guess just make it better. 'Cause I remember sometimes, like, growing up, my mom would ask me, do you like the white meat or the dark meat? Whenever she was giving us chicken. Because we'd get rotisserie chicken sometimes, and I'd be like, she'd be like, do you like the white meat or the dark meat? And for my entire life, I just told her I like the white meat. Because I didn't understand what the difference was. And to me, all of the meat on the chicken was white. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I like the white meat. So, I mean, like, I didn't really understand because I couldn't really see like a huge difference in the color or anything. I was like, well, all of the meat on the chicken is white, Mom. I like the white one. I was never really picky as a kid. I would eat anything. I would still eat anything, but now I just have stronger preferences. I think if we were really, really well off when I was younger, I think I would have been a picky kid. But since my mom always made it so apparent that it was hard for us to get food, I was more likely to try anything. Because I really loved my mom. And I wanted her to be happy. So... I don't like mushrooms. But my mom would make food with mushrooms all the time. You'd think I would have liked it more because I grew up eating mushrooms. Because my mom likes mushrooms, but I do not. I do not like them. I think that they are icky and bad. Mushroom. What's your favorite struggle food? Struggle food. You know what I remember very fondly? When, like, one of the only meats we would have in the house was hot dog. But we wouldn't have hot dog bun, so we would just make hot dogs and fold the white, like the plain bread in half. Yeah. I like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there was anything like specific. I have a least favorite struggle food. I have a least favorite one. We couldn't always get milk. And so we had this big fucking bag of powdered milk that my mom would make me drink when we didn't have any milk. And I hate powdered milk. Oh my god, I hate it. That is my least favorite struggle food, is powdered milk. I don't like that. Does it taste oddly sweet in a bad way to you? Yes. It does taste sweet. And like you'd think that would be good, like, oh, sweet milk, but it's not like sweet milk. It tastes stale. It tastes stale. It is no good. Instant potatoes are good. Instant potatoes, like the dry potatoes that you put the water in and it makes the potatoes, those are good actually. I really like those. But the dry milk is not good. I'm a big fan of, and this is a food bank staple. This is a food, like, real ones know if you go to the food bank, you're going out with at least 2 cans of fruit cocktail. That shit was a food bank staple. Okay, I am a big fan of the canned fruit cocktail and water. I like it. I like the fact that there's multiple fruits in it. I like that. I love canned olives. I love that. Canned peaches. I preferred the fruit cocktail. We had a bunch of different, like, canned fruit in the pantry. The first one I would always go for if we had it was pineapple. That was my favorite. Canned peaches, not really my thing as much. I've come back around on canned peaches. Oh, I love canned pears. Canned pears are good. Yeah, those are good. Have you ever had canned whole chicken? How do they can a whole chicken? Is it like a big can? Oh, it's a small chicken. Big can, small chicken. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I haven't had canned chicken before. Funny enough, one of the easiest things I think for us to get was always, like, meats. I think it must just be because a lot of people tend to livestock in Montana. I've said it, but there's more cows there than there are people. Millions and millions and millions of cows. So it's a little more accessible. And we had a meat freezer, so that stuff stayed good for a while, too. Today, though, I'm not sure if it would be the same way. Yeah, I don't think it would have been the same way. I feel like meat is still quite expensive out there, too. Montana is a psyop. I can't be convinced it exists. I don't blame you. I really, truly do not blame you. It's hard for me and a lot of other people who have lived there to even believe that it exists. And when you tell people, when people ask you where are you from and you say Montana, people look at you like they've never even heard of that. It's like, for whatever reason, it's like the one state that people just don't know. Especially because there's a bunch of other M states. So people are always like, oh, Mississippi? Oh, Minnesota? Oh. Yeah. Michigan? And usually they'll imagine one of those places in their heads, too. And the only reason I know this is because I've had friends who I say, oh yeah, I came from Montana. And every time they try to bring it up, they'll say, you're from Minnesota, right? Or you're from Michigan, right? And every time I have to explain it again. It's like the one fake state. How can you remember all of those other ones, but not mine? And I think one of the worst parts about it too is I don't think I've ever met anyone who was like, cause like sometimes you'll have this instance where people are like, oh, where are you from? And they'll be like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like if someone says like, oh, you know, I'm from, if you're in the US and like you ask someone and they're like, oh, I'm from Canada, people will be like, oh my god, that's so cool. Or like I'm from LA or New York or something, or like Texas, I'm from Texas. But every time you say, oh, I'm from Montana, people go, oh, and try to change the topic. Oh, Montana, what is that? The Chuster, thank you for gifting a sub on Twitch. Montana is one of those states where the wind can flip a truck, right? Only on the east. Montana is an interesting state because I would say that there's a very clear distinction between western Montana and eastern Montana. Eastern Montana is more similar to how it is in the prairie. Very flat, very windy, very cold. Very similar to Nebraska. But on the west, the Rocky Mountains go through it. And it's very gorgeous, very lush and green. Still very cold. But it has 2 national parks. There's Yellowstone in the south, which borders on Wyoming, and Glacier in the north, which borders on Canada. Yeah. If you guys ever want to visit Montana or have a chance to, I recommend visiting the west because there's nothing in the east. The biggest city is in eastern Montana, but it's not worth it. it's bad.